Midtown is actually known as the most walkable neighborhood in Houston. It's 800 acres, which is actually 1.25 miles.
That's insane.
And it is an awesome residential, commercial, vibrant mix.
It's actually really affordable. Even the most expensive areas of Houston are a lot more affordable.
There's restaurants, bars, and businesses.
Gosh.
All the businesses put out kind of their best sales and deals and promotions.
So we got 6 of our restaurants got 1 star each on the Michelin list. And Texas hadn't been recognized yet. Now Dallas, Austin, and Houston are all recognized, and we got 6 of them. Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, the Houston Bound Podcast, your ultimate guide to moving to the heart of Texas. I am Chase, and this is Mandy. We are your co-host, and this is episode 12. So today we're talking about Midtown. This is going to be part of our Houston areas series, and we're talking all things Midtown, episode 12.
Exciting. Chase, did you know that most podcasters don't make it past episode 3?
No, I did not.
90% of podcasters don't make it past episode 3. And then of those remaining 10%, only a few of them make it past episode 20.
Wow.
And we're on episode 12, guys.
So we're past the big threshold.
Yeah.
And now if we could just get it to 20, which we will, we'll be on track.
But also, did anybody notice who's watching us on YouTube today that we're in a little bit of a different situation happening?
Yeah.
We're in a more professional environment?
Yes, we are.
Tell me about that.
I talked about it on my story, on my socials, but we have recently decided to contract out full-time production. So instead of us doing everything on our own, which was really valuable and super fun to learn, we have reached out to our resources, and now we have a crew that's going to be filming for us and doing our professional lighting, and they know how to operate the equipment better. And so we will just be growing from here. So we are definitely celebrating a new milestone in our podcast.
Yeah. So we made it past episode 6, which was a milestone. Now we made it past 12. And now we have our dear Freddie who helps us with our production, and we will tag him below in case anybody else is needing some help too.
Yes, he's a rock star, and we're very grateful for him, and we're having a lot of fun with this new milestone of our journey.
Yeah.
What do we got for our 10 seconds, Mandy?
Ooh, our 10 seconds. Well, you and I went to this amazing cook-off in Houston recently.
Yes,
last
we did.
Weekend.
Yes, we did.
We sat in the VIP tent. We enjoyed the VIP food.
No big deal. It was super fun.
We were ushered in and escorted straight to all of the goods and the fun and the things. And
it was really fun. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about what the barbecue cook-off was for. So this was a Camp Hope barbecue cook-off. They have it every year. I believe it's the 13th year of them hosting it. We did it. It was at the Sam Houston racetrack. It was record-breaking successful year. They raised a ton of money. I won't get into the financials of it, but it was record-breaking. And the Camp Hope facility is somewhere that houses veterans that are struggling with PTSD and the invisible wounds of war. And so all the funds go towards raising money to help them with all the resources that they need. And it's just a really fun way to give back. I mean, we love our cook-offs here. So when they said, do you guys want to come support the event? Mandy and I were there with bells and whistles on. They said there's free food. We said, okay, we'll be there. So
don't mind us. We'll just take our share.
Exactly.
And
it was a star-studded event, though. We had
a
lot of the graduates from Camp Hope who also a lot of the times end up working with the new comers, the new intakes to Camp Hope. And then Mattress Mac was there, which was really cool.
He was so phenomenal.
He had he's very lively for his age.
Great.
I hadn't seen him on stage in a while, but it was
a big
cool.
supporter, a big supporter.
Yeah, no, he goes miles and miles for the organization. It's near and dear to him. But yeah, no, it was super fun. And, we got to try a lot of food.
Oh my gosh, we tried so much food. We had so many just amazing interactions and conversations, and the presentation from, some of the previous troops were phenomenal, just hearing their story, and
super great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So that was definitely my 10 seconds.
And I think we'll just share that 10 seconds because that was more like 2 minutes, but
cheers to that.
Yes, cheers to that. Successful fun weekend. Okay, so let's get into it. So today we're talking Midtown. Midtown is super near and dear to my heart because I used to live there. I lived there for a year and a half. I had a townhouse there. It was super fun because I could walk to everything. I would walk to get my groceries. I would walk to go out to dinner and go to wine bars, and it was a really fun time in my life. I want to say I was 23.
Oh, stop.
So it was just last week.
It was just last week, but it was that part of your life, like that awesome, amazing early 20s.
No. Yeah, my early 20s era, and it was super fun. So we've got so much to unpack here. Tell us a little bit about the size of Midtown.
Yeah, well, it's funny that you said you walked everywhere, because Midtown is actually known as the most walkable neighborhood in Houston. So if that's the lifestyle you're looking for, definitely stay tuned. It's 800 acres. That's the total.
It?
Yes, that's the total
wow.
area size, which is actually 1.25 square miles.
That's insane.
Yeah. You can go the distance there.
Yeah, I'm like, I was trying to not, commit myself to being able to walk across that, but I was like, could I walk across that?
So, as I mentioned earlier, it is Houston's most walkable neighborhood. And it is an awesome residential, commercial, vibrant mix. It is what I would consider like the entry level hipster vibe. Like if you want to be in downtown Houston and you are on a budget, like you definitely can start here and have the lifestyle and the home. So they're doing a beautification project right now, and it is through the Midtown Cultural Arts District, where they have over 40 art venues. But what's really fun is they asked all the residents to vote and decide on these local artists who are now painting murals all down Elgin Street.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I know.
So they like got input from the community of what they wanted to see in their neighborhood.
Yes, and so all the residents got to vote and choose, and so now as you drive down, you'll see these painted planters with the chosen murals and their local artist.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I do too.
I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know there was a big art scene. Yeah, I know a lot about Midtown, but I haven't explored that. We'll have
over
to go check
40
it out.
art venues within 1.25 mile, y'all. That's a lot.
Crazy.
Lots of stuff to do, and lots of chef-owned restaurants too. So, they are really great in the food scene and the art scene. And so
love it.
I love Midtown because it's really like you can bike to the park, you can sip a craft cocktail, or you can walk your dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's total.
It's all right there too. Yeah. So I'm going to shift gears and talk a little bit about real estate, because we are realtors. So, there's lots of variations of the kinds of homes that are in Midtown. So just like downtown in general, there are all different types of home styles. So we've got patio homes, we've got townhomes, we have apartments, we have high rises, we have condos, we have single family, we even have duplexes. So there's lots of different range there for investors, first time home buyers, people that are just looking to move to a different area of town. And I want to tell you a little bit about the median price for the homes. So apartments in the area are starting for one bedrooms, they're starting around $1,400.
Wow.
Yep. And so it's super affordable to be right there in the city. And that's, perfect for people that work downtown. They're right there near their house. They can actually take public transportation to get to and from where they work. And then on the higher scale of things, we're talking about $2,500. So we're talking about if you were moving into a high rise, a one bedroom would be around that price, and two bedroom would be more than that. Townhomes are ranging between $250 and $400. So it's actually really affordable. Yes, you can find a townhome in the 200s in Midtown. I know, it's like crazy. And I'm sure a lot of our out of state listeners are probably saying, how can it be that inexpensive? But you will find that the areas of Houston, even the most expensive areas of Houston, are a lot more affordable than some of the areas, different areas in the country. So it may shock you. And then there's single family homes ranging between $400,000 and $600,000. So that's for your normal single family, 3 or 4 bedroom home, 1 or 2 story. And then you can actually even find luxury homes in there starting at $800,000 going up into the millions. So there's a little bit of something for everyone. There's lots of diversity in the area, and that's one of my favorite things about it. And to speak to the investors, there's lots of opportunities for people that are interested in short-term rentals. So
I think this one gets missed so much for Midtown, and it is just completely overseen. So tell me about it.
Yep. So for the short-term rentals, so whether or not you're using one of the famous sites, we've got the Airbnb, we've got the VRBO, there's lots of other sites like it that are utilized for short-term rentals. This area is perfect for it. I recently stayed in a townhome that was there. It was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome. It had an outdoor terrace, and it was really reasonably priced. And we stayed in it because we were headed to the rodeo. So one thing about Midtown is it's walkable to the Metro Light Rail, which leads you right into NRG. It leads you right into, which is where our Texans play. It's where we have our rodeo every year, and we'll probably talk about that in close to rodeo season. So that's in March. And then it's leading you through the medical center. So if anyone is in town for treatment, it's a great area for them to stay because it will take them directly to the medical center. It leads you into the museum district. So that's huge.
My favorite.
And then we also are a short or Uber ride from all the local art scenes in downtown Houston. So I'm talking Houston Ballet. I'm talking Tut's Theater Under the Stars, where you can enjoy musicals and the fine arts. We even have, the orchestra that plays downtown, the symphony. All of the art you could possibly need is just a stone throw away from Midtown. So it's a great place for investments. It's a great place if you just want to have a condo in town, but you perhaps live in your larger home outside of the city. It's a great spot to plant some roots and have an actual place where you can stay if you enjoy the city life.
Yeah, Midtown is located so centrally in downtown. It is the absolute perfect place for that starter investment, for that starter buyer, or like you said, if you want to have a second home down there. And I think this is a phenomenal area.
It's kind of, just for people that aren't familiar with the Houston area, Midtown sits in a pocket in between I-10. We've got I-10, we've got 59, and it's sandwiched right in between there, and it's right to the bottom left of downtown. So you're right over the highway, and you're in downtown area. That's just minutes away from an Astros game, a Rockets game, a Dynamo game, all the sports, all the art, anything you could want to do. So it's a really, really good spot to be if that kind of entertainment's important to you. But the lifestyle is really great too.
Yeah. I like Midtown because it situates for everybody. Everybody's inclusive, all 4 paws included. So whether you've got a family with kids and you're looking for something to do, Midtown offers that. Or, there's lots of the parks that have their yappy hour. It's just like a dog social. I know.
Yappy hour?
It's a dog social hour, kind of like a happy hour, but for dogs, and it's a little mix and mingle.
That's fun.
I know. I'm like, it's probably a secret way, like a secret dating thing, but
yeah, probably.
We'll call it yappy hour.
Yeah.
There's just so many things. They also have like dog days of summer, which is kind of like a little dog festival that they offer. And so
that's fun.
Lots of fun things. Shops, coffee shops. There's quite a bit of
parks and stuff too, right?
Yeah, and fun restaurants. And so the little shops that I found that I really liked were like Floriculture. It's a haven for plant enthusiasts.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I know, I do
too. So it spoke to you,
obviously.
Yeah.
All the pottery, all the plants, all the fun little earthy things. And then if you're looking for a really special gift, there's a place called All the Feels.
Okay.
It's so vibey. Like you go in and it has just the most unique artisan kind of curated gifts and things. It's definitely a must-see place.
Okay.
But one of the other fun things that I like about Midtown is their First Thursdays.
What happens on Thursdays?
Okay, so literally the neighborhood comes alive. They stay up all night. They have, they completely close the block down. There's restaurants, bars, and businesses.
Why have I never heard of this?
I don't know.
I know what we're doing.
Right?
On first Thursday in December.
They stay open, and then all the businesses put out kind of their best sales and deals and promotions that day.
So businesses get involved.
The whole block.
Restaurants and everyone in the community comes out and just explores
shops,
local.
Eats, drinks, and be merry on the first Thursday.
That's so fun.
I know. I love that. I just love things like that.
So I know you talked a little bit about community events and about family stuff and about the pets, but I kind of want to touch on the nightlife.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Just
out of experience?
Well, yeah. I did explore a little bit when I was down there. So Midtown is definitely known for its nightlife. A lot of people if they live there or they don't live there, they go there for the clubs. So whether you have a bachelorette night out or you just need a girls' night out or just a fun night out with a group of your friends, like the clubs are there. So if you like to dance, they have lots of bars.
And the clubs were jumping.
Yeah, and they usually are. I'm a little too old for the area now, but I have been known to make a visit here and there. But it's a lot of fun if you really want to have like a special, I gotta show face. A special night out is super fun there. They also have the world-renowned Howl at the Moon. I'm sure that, people out of state might not know about it, but everyone in Houston knows it's one of the oldest and one of the best piano bars in all of the land. And so
fun. Can I tell you, we just went to a piano bar last night. In the Woodlands. Yeah, two-tone piano bar.
That's fun.
And it was a Golden Girls sing-along edition.
God, no.
Yes. So everybody dressed up like grandmas. And there were these women with walkers, and they were throwing them around, and they were putting it back. And I was just like, whoa.
That is so much fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Is there lots of like incriminating evidence of this fun night?
I do have video.
You have video. Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that offline. Yeah. I want to see.
But I love a good piano bar is what I was trying to get at.
So fun. Yeah, they're always the most fun, the most liveliest crowd. Everyone's dancing, everyone's singing. So they've got one there in Midtown. And then they also have this place called Wooster's, and they do craft cocktails. So it's kind of got hints of the Prohibition era, and they do the really fancy drinks. If you're going there for a quick drink, I don't recommend. If you're going there for a really good drink, I do recommend. It's an indoor-outdoor patio bar thing, and they also have small bites. And so it's a really fun place if you're looking for a pre-date night spot or anything like that. And then what else do we have around there? We've got some really good restaurants. Let's talk about food.
Well, there's lots of good pizza down there, and there's also a bunch of good brunch spots that have been well known in the area.
Yes.
One thing you may want to do whenever you're looking to do brunch is to grab brunch and then walk, because again, this is one of Houston's most walkable neighborhoods, over to Match Theater, because they offer children's plays year round. So that's a big thing that the residents love to do there whenever.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. So grab dinner, go see a play. I forgot to mention this. I recently found out that Texas is on the map, and we got 6 new restaurants that are in the Michelin star category. So we got 6 of our restaurants got 1 star each on the Michelin list.
Wow.
And Texas hadn't been recognized yet. Now Dallas, Austin, and Houston are all recognized, and we got 6 of them. So it's a really huge deal.
That's great.
Very exciting. They're all over the areas of Houston. And
we're going to have to do an episode on those restaurants and then bring you guys the information, because we know that you're dying to know all about those restaurants. So we will
scene.
Yeah, the food scene. So it will be incumbent upon us to help you with that.
If we must eat food for you, we shall. That's what we give back to our listeners and to our friends and family. We will do the homework for you. Yeah, so we got 6 of them. It's a huge deal. Texas wasn't on the map yet, but now it is. So here we go. I think we have always had a really incredible food scene in Houston, but now we're being recognized for it. So it's really exciting.
I love that.
Yeah. And in Midtown in particular, there's several restaurants. Oporto's there. That's Portuguese food. It's one of my favorite places to go before. I like to go there before musicals and enjoy. I like to order a bunch of appetizers with my friends, and then we all get to share it.
I love that.
That's my style.
That's the idea. Yes, that's
couple
ideal.
Bottles of good wine, couple appetizers. We get a whole spread. I just want like 2 bites of everything.
Same.
So that's how we roll. And then we also have Weights and Measures. That's a really, really amazing brunch and regular dine-in spot. We've got Chef Tony's there. He's amazing, and they've got American food with a twist. So we've got burgers. We also have brunch. They threw in some pastas and some pizza too. So they've got a good variety there. But there's all sorts of food there. If you want Korean barbecue, if you want sushi, if you want an Italian restaurant, they've got it all there. So if you ever are looking for options of where to go before your night begins, please DM me, message me. Like, we will find you an awesome spot food-wise.
Nice. I just had Korean barbecue for the very first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was so good. And it was so fun.
It's like a whole experience.
It was a whole experience.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah.
For someone that likes to move around during dinner, it's like, at least I have a task to do. I don't have to sit still the whole time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, Midtown's incredible. There's even some shopping there. My favorite furniture stores there, High Fashion Homes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you've told me about this place. I haven't been yet.
I love this place. I'm going to kidnap you and take you there one day because it's
What do you love about it?
It's very, okay, so basically even if I'm not shopping there, I'm going there sometimes just for inspiration because they have the most beautiful decor, the most beautiful furniture, a lot of like the plush furniture, the high-end luxurious look. They've got fine art there. Sometimes I just go for inspiration. It's like a museum of like gorgeous stuff. So
yes,
it's a whole experience. We'll go grab some appetizers. We'll go to High Fashion Homes and then we'll catch a play. Like it can be a whole Midtown day.
A whole Midtown day, guys. You can make a whole Midtown day of it.
Yes,
I love it.
There's tons to do there, and yeah, that's Midtown for
awesome.
you.
So I loved covering Midtown. I thought this was one of the funnest editions that we've done so far. I really do want to go have a Midtown day now.
But do you have to bring a dog?
Yeah, pretty much. I do.
I feel like it's a necessity with all these dog activities.
I feel like, but maybe that's what that entry level hipster kind of price point gets you is those, dog moms and dog dads, which, hey, we love to move them. So if you're a dog mom and you're a dog dad, hit us up. We know where the 5,000 square foot dog park is in Bagby in Midtown, Texas.
Yes, we do. So Midtown's super fun to talk about. I really enjoyed this. Before we close out, though, I do want to highlight our upcoming event on December 5th.
Ooh, Pictures with Santa?
Yes. So this will be the second annual year that Inspired Realty & Co. is doing our complimentary Pictures with Santa for our community. So we're inviting out everyone from the Houston area, North Houston area, to come see us at Reese Kitchen and Bath. It's off 45. It's a gorgeous showroom of beautiful high-end appliances. But Santa's going to be there. We're going to have snacks, and we're also going to have, possibly some light beverages and really just a really fun community
Well,
event.
let me tell you the truth. Last year, they had a wall dispensing wine unit.
You don't have to tell them all that.
And so I'm sure that still exists. And we'll be happy to give you a glass.
Yes. After that experience, I was like, I need a wine dispenser in my home.
I know. When we were building out the office at the time, and we were really trying to put it into the MEPs of like, where can we put this wine dispensing unit?
Yes, I was going around with the petition with all the other agents. Please sign this so the bosses will put our wine dispenser in the office. But we don't have it yet. But I still believe. I'm going to ask Santa for it this year when I get there on December 5th.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea, Santa.
So we love putting on these community events. Come out and enjoy some merriment with us and get your picture with Santa. Avoid the lines at the mall and all the other places.
Do people even still go to the mall and do that?
I don't know. I try and avoid it just because it's too busy for me. It used to be my favorite place ever, but now, I don't like to go to the mall too much. But yeah, come on out. We love hosting these events. We try and do it. We do an event every month for our community, and they're free, and it's just a way for us to give back and engage. So I just want to invite everyone, plug that in there.
Yeah. I mean, we do have a very upcoming event, which will be Headshots on Friday, but we may not have the episode out for that, so we'll see.
Yep, we always have something going on. So, well, I guess I'll close it out there and just thank everyone for listening. Please like, follow, subscribe. You can find us on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast.
On Apple, Spotify. That sounds so fun to say.
I know. Yeah, we're professionals. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'm Chase. This is Mandy, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.